there was a group of 4 of us that spend a lot of time on the water out here in Eld Inlet, and we had seen this property, and growing up here, growing up on the water, I'd always had a vision of kind of what you can do with a piece of property to really try and work with it, keep it environmentally sound, and if you're going to build a house that's not going to be damaging to the sound, and actually restoring the shoreline where you can actually become a steward of your shoreline and help with the restoration of the bay. And we all kind of fell along in those same lines and got excited about the property, bought it, and the rest was history.
We have similar backgrounds too, and appreciation for the sound, doing whatever we can to restore that. And one of the things too, when you look at a piece of property like this, is you go, what can we do to enhance that property? What can we do to make it shore friendly? Bulkheads are always a big issue, right? Because you got to protect the property at the same time. So you can, if there's already a house on it, how do you protect it? If you're going to build on it, what do you need to do? But at the same time, how can we do that in a way that helps sustain and improve the sound?
Yeah.
It's been like 15 years ago. I was on the board of the South Puget Sound Salmon Enhancement Group. So I knew a little bit about the program, but it had been a while. So I reached out to the executive director of that group and asked him about any programs and who could we get in touch with to learn more about, because we realized we had a bulkhead that was in disrepair and we had a property that it looked like would be a good candidate for one of these projects. So I reached out there, and through that we got connected with Shore Friendly and the opportunities there, and that's sort of how it all started.
And they were great with coming out, doing initial meetings with us. They were very informative when they came out, and they handled everything, coming up with designs that we were able to give the AOKs for, several designs to look at, so we had a bit of control on what was going on the property. But they had so many good ideas and really implemented and then executed just a great plan. It's just been neat to watch. I mean, these logs were brought in from Lake Cushman.
Yes.
And so just, things coming from different areas, all coming together to make this property just so unique now.
Great point. Yeah, and about the logs, and then being here the day when they dropped off the logs and watching the process. I agree.
It was amazing.
Is amazing.
Because there were so many novel things that were done from the very beginnings, where teams coming out cutting ivy out of trees, to the parts of planting it towards the end, and just cleaning everything up and just making it look just right. The aesthetics, it's beautiful, and it's brought back native vegetation that's going to be great to watch grow and fill in the areas, and the access to the beach has been improved for us getting down, which has been great. We come down with recreational equipment, go out and paddle boards, and so that's been made much easier going down there.
Yeah, I mean it's all of the above. And it turned out way better than you always just wonder what it's going to look like. How is the other new vegetation going to grow in, and all of that has met and has exceeded sort of what I thought going into it. I had high expectations going in, but yes, absolutely. And the access to the beach is so much better. The way the beach looks,
the way the tides, everything affects the beaches have been improved. So it's interesting to watch our beach, and we have a beach right next door that has a bulkhead, and see the difference between the two properties. It's night and day, and so it's been really neat to watch that. Growing up here, I never saw orcas coming down into the bay.
Yeah.
And in the last 3 years, I think we've seen them, you know, they've been down the last 3 years down in the area, and you see things. I was out on the water last week, and I saw a school of smelt going by that was so big. And so you see these things and you think, you know, are these improvements, and can we keep doing things to help make improvements for the sound?